Hi, I'm Roger Proctor. I'm Managing Director of Proctor and Stevenson. That's a really interesting question, and it's one that we've thought about long and hard, and is a constant dilemma, if you like. Businesses are there to make a profit, but they're also communities, and they are also part of their communities. And it seems to me that they have to take those responsibilities very seriously. And I think, people come to work not just to come to work, but they actually come to as part of a social interaction, but also to feel that there is something wider of benefit that they're doing. It's also an important question here because it's around the importance or not of shareholder value, if you like, in businesses. And what I mean by that is that businesses very often are driven by trying to enhance shareholder value as much as possible. That's often seen as just a financial transaction, whereas it seems to me that it's a much broader thing. It's about the people that work here. It's about the wider community and what the business is delivering as a social enterprise to all of those different groupings, if you like. When we moved here, we wanted to do good, to make a statement, if you like, about our intent. And again, it comes back to community, I suppose, is what could we contribute? What was the positive enhancement that we could bring to this area? We were very fortunate because we had two clients who had products in this area. One was Panasonic, where we were able to get the latest technology in terms of of electricity generation from solar, and also a client out in the Middle East who produced a product called Crystal Active, which actually takes pollutants out of the atmosphere. Combining these two things with our company car policy of pure electric or dual fuel, with the recycling of all the materials we're using in the conversion of the building, the living walls that we wanted to put in, cycle to work scheme that we introduced. All of those things have combined to create something that we're all proud of, that actually means that we're as carbon neutral as we can possibly be. We can always do better. Of course we can, but it has enabled us to do something which I think the whole company supports and people actually enjoy. Well, since we've been here, obviously we do the obvious things. We're as part of the community, we're contributing to the local economy because we're using facilities and services. But one of the other things we wanted to do was to actually start to work with local community groups, charities, to actually help them benefit from the skills that we have. Now, that can be through actual physical help, or it can be through mentoring, it could be through financial or just advice. We've had a fantastic response, and it's an ongoing commitment. And the other thing that's been really interesting about it is how much people have within Proctors have wanted to do it. And again, it's always that balance between obviously having to earn the fees and to run a profitable business, and committing the time and the finance to these other enterprises. But it seems to me that's all part of the rich mix of being at work. Well, we first of all, we run an internship program, so we always have 1 or 2 interns at Proctors, and they're working across the business. The other thing that we do is we also do work placements. So for instance, with schools, we quite often have work placement students here. I suppose, if you like, the really big thing that we do is the Proctor and Stevenson Design Awards. We actually started this back in the mid to late 80s, and it was really an attempt to engage with the colleges and the universities to actually get them to understand better the world of work, and for their students to understand better the world of work, but also to give them opportunities to get into that world of work, and to really show off their talents and skills. And it was particularly based around South Wales and the South West, because that's our area, and we wanted to make this area as famous as possible, for design and creative industries.